अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्यज्ञो विधिदृष्टो य युज्यते यष्टव्यमेवेति मनस् samadhaya sa sattvikah. In this verse, Lord Krishna describes the nature of a sattvic sacrifice. A true sattvic yajna is performed without any expectation of rewards or fruits. It is conducted in accordance with the prescribed rules and regulations mentioned in sacred texts. The performer dedicates their mind and heart to the act of worship itself, seeing it as an offering to the divine. Krishna emphasizes that a genuine sacrifice rooted in selflessness and spirituality is a reflection of a pure and noble character. Abhisandhaya tu phalan dambarthamapi chaiva yat ijyate bharatasreshtha tam yajñam vidhi rajasam. In this verse, Lord Krishna explains the nature of a Rajasic sacrifice. This type of yajna is performed with the intention of gaining specific results or rewards. It is often done for the sake of display, to show off one's piety, or to gain social recognition. Krishna highlights that sacrifices motivated by selfish desires and ego are driven by passion and do not reflect true devotion. Vidhihinam mantrahinam dakshinam shraddha virahitam yajñam Tamasam parichakshate. In this verse, Lord Krishna describes the nature of a Tamasic sacrifice. This type of yajna is performed without following any prescribed guidelines or rituals. The offerings are not prepared properly, lacking the essential ingredients or quality. There are no sacred chants or proper intention behind the ritual. Krishna emphasizes that such sacrifices are rooted in ignorance and are not spiritually beneficial, lacking the essential qualities of true devotion and reverence. देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञा पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरन्तप उच्यते. In this verse, Lord Krishna outlines the qualities of austerity associated with sattvic nature. He describes that true austerity involves worship of deities and respected individuals, purity and honesty, celibacy and non-violence. Krishna emphasizes that true austerity is rooted in selflessness and contributes to spiritual growth, reflecting a pure and disciplined lifestyle. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitai cha yat swadhyayabhyasanai chaiva vagmayan tapa uchyate. In this verse, Lord Krishna describes another aspect of sattvic austerity, specifically concerning speech and study. He states that speech should be gentle and should not cause distress to others. The words should be truthful, pleasant, and beneficial for others. Engaging in self-study and regular practice of sacred texts and spiritual teachings is also a part of this austerity. Krishna highlights that this form of austerity enhances spiritual development and contributes to harmony and understanding in relationships. Manah prasadas saumyatvam maunamatma vinigrahah bhavasanshuddhirityetat tapo manasamuchyate. In this verse, Lord Krishna describes the qualities of mental austerity associated with the sattvic nature. He identifies the following aspects: maintaining a calm and composed mind, being gentle and kind in demeanor, practicing silence or restraint in speech when necessary, mastery over one's own mind and emotions, cultivating pure feelings and intentions. Krishna emphasizes that this type of mental discipline leads to spiritual clarity and enhances one's ability to engage in righteous actions and thoughts. Shraddhaya paraya taptan tapastatrividhan naraihi afalakankshibiryuktais Sattvikam parichakshate. In this verse, Lord Krishna explains the characteristics of sattvic austerity performed by individuals who are selfless and devoted. He states that such austerity is performed with deep faith and dedication. It is undertaken without any expectation of rewards or personal gains. The austerity can be characterized into three forms: physical, verbal, and mental. Krishna highlights that true sattvic austerity is characterized by devotion, purity of intention, and an absence of selfish desires, leading to spiritual advancement and inner peace. Satkaramana pujarthan tapodambhena chaiva yat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasai jalamadhruvam. In this verse, Lord Krishna describes the nature of Rajasic austerity. He explains that this type of austerity is performed to gain respect, honor, or praise from others. It is done with a sense of arrogance or ego rather than genuine intention. Such practices are inconsistent and lack permanence. Krishna emphasizes that this type of austerity, aimed at gaining admiration and driven by pride, is not truly beneficial and does not lead to lasting spiritual growth or inner peace. मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः परस्योत्साधनार्थं वा तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्. In this verse, Lord Krishna explains the nature of Tamasic austerity. He states that this type of austerity is done without understanding or wisdom. It often inflicts pain or harm on oneself. It may also be performed to harm or degrade others. He emphasizes that such practices are rooted in ignorance and lead to negative consequences, lacking any true spiritual value or benefit. दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयते नुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम्. In this verse, Lord Krishna describes a characteristic of Sattvic charity. He explains that true charity is performed with the intention of giving without expecting anything in return. It should be given to those who are truly in need and deserving of assistance. The donation should be made at the right time, in the right place, and to the right person. He emphasizes that this form of charity is pure, selfless, and meaningful, contributing to the welfare of others and reflecting a noble character.